It is recommended that the document libraries that are commonly used by you are synced to your file browser rather than needing to visit the website every time. This can be accomplished by visiting the SharePoint site, navigating to the relevant document library via the left-hand panel, and selecting Sync from the top pane. If this is the first time syncing on this device, it will prompt for usage of OneDrive. This can be ticked to allow the change to be remembered. Once synced, you will now have the building icons with your business name in your file browser, which will show all of your currently synced sites. Once a document library has been synced, it is very important to note that any changes made to it are applied to everyone that has access. This includes deletion. It is incredibly important to be careful with synced documents so nothing is misplaced or removed. If a document library is no longer required, then it should be unsynced but never deleted until you are certain it is no longer syncing with the original. Document libraries can be safely unsynced by doing the following. First, in your file browser, locate the document library you would like to unsync, then right-click and free up space. Navigate to the OneDrive icon on your task tray and select the cog icon for settings. When settings open, select Account, and this should list all of your currently synced libraries. Select Stop Syncing on the library you no longer need, and this should disappear from the list. When returning to your file browser, you should now see the document library without the blue cloud icon, like your other synced libraries. This indicates the document library has now been correctly unsynced and can be deleted. If the blue cloud is still present, repeat the previous step as this is still synced and should not be deleted. Sometimes you might have an entire document library synced, however only a few of the folders are used. In circumstances like these, you can choose the specific folders from the library you would like to see locally. Like we did with the previous section, when unsyncing, navigate to the blue cloud on your task tray, then select the cog to access settings. Once open, select Account, then choose Folders next to the document library. Toggle any unneeded folders, and when we return to the file browser, these will no longer be visible for you. Note these can be enabled again at any time by repeating the process. OneDrive has lots of icons it can display to provide information on its status. We will look at some of the more common ones so you are aware of what they look like. The most common is the blue cloud icon next to your OneDrive files or folders, indicating that the file is only available online. Online-only files don't take up space on your device and require a network connection to access. Next is the green tick. When you open an online-only file, it downloads the file to your device and becomes locally available. You can open a locally available file at any time, even without internet access. Another common one is the two arrows in a circle. This icon signifies a sync is in progress. This can be seen on both files in the status column and on the icon in the task tray. Two problem icons to look out for are the cloud on the task tray showing as grey. This signifies OneDrive is not signed in. The other is the blue cloud showing the red cross. This indicates that a sync issue has occurred. I will include a link to the Microsoft knowledge base in the description with a full list of these symbols. It is important to deal with sync issues as soon as they are found, as OneDrive will often halt all syncing until they have been resolved. By selecting OneDrive via the blue cloud on your task tray while we have a sync issue, it will give us the options to review this. Follow the suggestions provided to fix this, and once cleared, the red cross will disappear, both from your file or folder and OneDrive in the task tray. Document libraries can be accidentally unsynced for various reasons. Some of the most common causes of this are OneDrive shortcuts and syncing a child library of an existing parent library. Both can be identified when we look at our synced sites in our file browser. Like earlier when we manually unsynced a library, if the library does not have an icon in the status column, while the others do, this means it is no longer syncing. Only one instance of a document library can be synced to a device. If you already have a parent library synced and attempt to sync a child folder of this, it will stop the parent from syncing so the child can be synced. This is commonly done if someone wants direct access to a folder rather than seeing everything in the library. It is usually recommended to sync the parent libraries, then use the Choose Folders function previously discussed in the series to fine-tune your selection. OneDrive shortcuts can also be created from SharePoint. However, only one sync or shortcut can exist at one time per library. Due to the confusion that can come with OneDrive shortcuts and unsyncing libraries, I would recommend using syncing instead. This will ensure all of your SharePoint sites are in one location. To remove a shortcut, right-click on your OneDrive from your file browser and choose View Online. This will launch a web page that will display your OneDrive. Locate the shortcut online and then choose Remove Shortcut. Once done, ensure that it has disappeared from both OneDrive Online and in your file browser. After it is gone from both locations, you can navigate to the SharePoint site to resync. If previously synced, it will advise it found a folder with this name. Confirm you would like to use the folder as to not duplicate the library on your device.